everybody. So I wanted to show you a couple of different tricks you can do with eyeliner. So the first one I'm going to show you is I already used palette number 2 to do my eyeshadow, but did you know you can also use eyeshadow as eyeliner? So in this palette you have black, and I got my liner shader brush wet with a little bit of rose water. I'm just going to come in right into that eyeshadow with my liner shader brush, and now I can use this as eyeliner. So it goes on so easy. It's really easy to control with this liner shader brush, and you've got two products in one. So if you're starting to think that maybe the eyeshadow palette is a little bit too expensive for you, look at, you get two products in one, right? You get all those colors and you can use black for your eyeliner. So I just did that right on the top. You can even take it down here on the bottom. Get the bottom lash line here. Let me just get a little bit more product. And when you're doing your eyeliner on the bottom, if you're using a liner, take it about halfway. You don't need to come all the way to the front of the eye if you're doing this thicker line here. And then once it dries, I will smudge it out a little bit, so it's not so dramatic. Okay, so while I let that dry, let me talk to you about our other liner options that we have. So we have liquid liner. If you prefer to use the liquid, always store your eyeliner that's liquid this way. So the product is always in the felt tip. If you lay it down, the product's gonna settle in here and could move out of the tip and can dry out. So let me just show you how easy it is to use our liquid liner. Same kind of technique. You're just going to go sideways with it, kind of 45-degree angle. It's just like a Sharpie. And you're just going to do it as thick or as thin as you want. And I always do my liner before I do my mascara, just so my lashes aren't in the way, but I didn't do that today. So there's the liquid liner. Super, super easy. Another cool thing I like to do is I like to do my pencil liner on the waterline. So taking a black pencil, the waterline is that wet part of your eye. And so if you take it in there, and then also on the lower waterline, it really is going to make your eyes pop, because that black against the waterline, or I'm sorry, against the white of your eye, is really going to be contrasted. Is that a word? Probably not. There's going to be a drastic contrast between the black and the white. So I can't redo this video. I'll have to take my makeup off. So we're just going to go with contrasted as a word. One of those days. So that is black on the waterline, and you can just see how my eyes really pop. So let's blend in, and I'm just going to use a Q-tip. Let's blend or smudge this eyeliner here. You can use a brush too. So I just kind of blended that a little bit easier. And these Q-tips are really nice. There's a point at one end and then the side's flat. So I always keep those handy. They help clean up mistakes. Okay, the other cool trick I want to show you is using a white pencil. Because when you're shopping and looking at all of your choices, you're probably wondering, why would I want to use white? Well, there's a couple of cool things you can do with the white. So again, I'm going to come in with the white on the waterline. And now with the white of the eye pencil against the white of the eye on one side against the black liner I did on the lash line, it is really going to make the eyes pop and make those eyes look brighter and bigger. So let me just show you the difference here. So there you can see white on the waterline and black on the waterline, and what difference it does make. It really makes those eyes look bigger. So black, white, super cool trick. Another thing I want to talk about with the pencil, if you buy our pencil, I highly recommend getting our sharpener, because our sharpener will sharpen these to a rounded point. So when you're using it, you're not poking your eye out. So you don't want to use a pointed pencil. It's going to be very painful if you slip. So I'm just gonna go over this one more time with the white because the waterline is wet, and so sometimes it just needs an extra, you know, kind of coat for it to stay. But once it's there, it stays put pretty much all day. So there's the white, and I'm gonna come back with a little bit more of the black here. So for me, I use black on the waterline every single day. That's just kind of my go-to look. But if I'm going to be going out on a date or to a wedding, doing something special, then I'll put the liquid liner on there. And let me show you how easy it is to do a wing. I think I'm going to do it on this side. So you can do it with the liquid liner, but it's also super easy to do a wing with your eyeshadow. So I am going to go into the shadow palette again. And then here's the trick. So you want to angle from the corner of your eye to the end of the eyebrow. And so I'm just going to simply kind of like stamp this to get my kind of line to start with. And then you just want to bring it across like you're doing a triangle. So if you go to the top, you're going to have a drastic wing. If you kind of go not quite all the way and then bring it in, then you just fill in that triangle. I think I need to get this a little bit more wet. So I'm just matching up with the top and then filling in. Now you can do the same with the liquid liner. So again, we're just picturing a line here. So I'm drawing up with the liquid liner, and then it's always harder to do this side. Meet up with the eye and then fill that in. So you can really do it as thick or as thin as you want, and the liquid liner is a little bit more dramatic. So let me just do the same here. Go over this a little bit more. There we go. So that is a simple way to do a wing. Okay, those are my eyeliner tricks. We also have pencils for lip color, so I'm going to cover that in tomorrow's discussion. But our lip and eye pencils are like the same product, and they have very good staying power. This is our purple pencil. Love that one. I also have it in some browns. So this is the color Proper. That is a darker brown. We have a lighter brown called Prim, if you like the lighter brown. And I use black, which is actually called Perfect. But then sometimes when I am doing a brown eyeshadow look, I will use that color, Navy. Super pretty. I also have this funky color in gold. So whenever I'm doing a Vikings look, I'll use my gold pencil. And I even have a silver one, but let's see where that is. Well, I can't find the silver one right now, but I have that one too. So lots of colors to choose from. And like I said, the black is the one I use the most, and then the white. So there's the black, and then here's the white. So we have all of these liners to choose from. And then once they dry, they are like smudge proof. I mean, you can run this underwater and they are not coming off. Look at that. So totally great for the eyes, really great for the lips too, because you can use these liners and you can fill in your whole lip too. So anyways, that is my trick for liner. White on the waterline to make the eyes pop, black on the waterline for a nice dramatic look. You can use eyeshadow for your liner. We also have liquid liners. The liquid liners, we have 5 shades of those. I love that pretty green one if you've got green eyes. Of course, I've got a navy one if you've got blue. We have black, we have brown, 2 shades of brown, I think. So those are all of my techniques for doing my eyeliner. So do what works best for you. But if I had to pick just one, I would get the black pencil in the color Perfect and do that on the waterline. It's what I do every day, but up to you. All right, happy shopping.